Hi. I spoke earlier about a different kind of map of the United States that had the federal circuits on it that is often confused with this map. I don't know what to say about it except that it's just not going to line up. So in that federal circuit map, I talked about how Texas is in the federal circuit, the Fifth Circuit, with Louisiana and Mississippi. That is true. That is federal law. So the cases that come out of federal law for Texas are going to be from the Fifth Circuit. That's the appellate level. And so in that circuit, Texas is grouped with Louisiana and Mississippi. In state law, there's a way of publishing that's developed in that the Texas and the state law cases are published in what's called regional reporters. And those are the set of books that those opinions, those final opinions and final interlocutory orders are published in. And they are published in chronological order, one after another, in a set of books that are grouped by state. So there's a regional reporter for the Pacific region. There's the Northwestern, Southwestern, which is the region we're in, and that's Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky, and Tennessee. It's hard to remember that because Texas is not grouped with those states in the federal circuits. It's just something to be aware of. It is confusing. We'll come back to it. So federal courts. So you have those final opinions and final interlocutory opinions. Those are going to be sort of the end result of the cases, and those can be published. And those are also called cases, their opinions, their decisions, and those are the things that are collected and published in the reporters. And those can also be available through Lexis and through Westlaw. Many of them in federal courts are also available just open on the web from those court websites. They are also available through a service, it's not really free, a service called Pacer, and that is an electronic, I forget what it stands for, but it's an electronic document service that collects all of the federal cases by docket. So everything in one district will, all the dockets will be there, and then on the dockets, all of the filings, and then the final decisions will be there too. You do have to have a login and password. You have to register to get it. You only get charged if you use like $15 a quarter, and then they'll send you a bill every quarter. Anyone can get it. You don't have to be, anyone can get it, access to it, but you do have to register ahead of time. I do have a logon that I use for this class and password that I'll distribute. I don't have it here, but I'll give it to you. There is a product, and I haven't checked it lately. Hopefully it still works. It's called CourtWeb, and they have some, and they are free. And then I'm always hearing about more. So I believe there is a new thing that you can get federal opinions through, and I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a recent development. And these happen every year or two. There's some new sort of project to bring the federal laws or federal cases online. You would think that because they are our laws, base of our laws, are in the public domain, that it would be easier to get them out there. But there is a huge amount of it. You can get all of the filings, probably most of the filings in Westlaw as well. Everything is actually filed electronically now, so you would think it'd be easy to get electronically. It's not always the case. So we'll be looking at the different products. But just know Pacer is one sort of a low-cost way of getting things. You don't get bells and whistles, but you can access everything. The search function is a little bit tricky, so we'll go in there and look at everything. Texas courts and other state courts, much more difficult to find these products. They are also generally now electronically filed. So you would think you can get the output electronically. It usually varies by county to county. So you have to go to that website and district to district, and you have to, sometimes you have to register to get access. Each court handles it differently. States sometimes have a system. Texas has a system, but it's still a little bit different from usually the big metropolitan centers will have more robust systems than smaller counties. You can get access to these things through West or West products, and same for Lexis. There's a Court Express, Court Link, which are not free. They're rather expensive, but you can get access, and sometimes it's a easier way than actually going and calling the court and dealing with someone local. You can actually have West or Lexis do all of that legwork for you, especially if you need something expedited.